Prueba un nuevo navegador contradici en automática. Carger Google Chrome ignore traductor silence is the only friend that never betrays. Confucius the artificial language and behavior rarely flattering accompany virtue. Confucius. God or the truth is the synthesis of all good, fair and accurate, and those who come to personify these principles are close to him. Krumm Heller no one can do good in an area of your life, while hurtful in another. Life is a whole indivisible. Mahatma Gandhi. Here is the secret of eternal life, living in the other, with others and for others. Krumm Heller. Run away I fear only increased. Krishnamurti. Entristécete not because men do not know you, but because you do not know men. Confucius you wondering what was difficult, he replied, know yourself. What was easy, give advice to others. What was most pleasing? Success. What was divine? What has no beginning and no end? Such of Miletus he who looks at a woman, who is not his wife as a mother, the wealth that is not theirs, and the dust. And all men as he is a happy man. He who looks at these things in a different light, is blind. Chanakya. Neither the victories of the Olympic Games, or those achieved in battles, make people happy. The only ones that make you happy are getting in on itself, the temptations and trials are fighting. Make up once, twice, many times, combat yet. If you arrive at the end to win, you will be blessed throughout your life, as if you had always prevailed. Epictetus. In 100 years you cannot reach the degree of perfection, however in 1 hour, you can descend to the bottom. Accompany. Virtue, like art, is constantly devoted to what is hard to do, and tougher as is the brightest task is success. Aristotle. There are weeds that choke the good seed, but the negligence of the farmer. Confucius. A man may be on a throne and not have any attachment, another may be in rags and have much attachment. Vivekananda. The farmer does not sow any seeds, the carefully chosen because from experience knows that the harvest will be of the same type of planting. The wise man observes the laws of life and live according to them. So he planted in the groove of life, generous and beneficial to all, according to the law, your harvest still good procedures, make your life better. Amato Nervo. The soul cannot conduct secret without revealing it. Accompany. It's not the other, which constitutes an obstacle to your freedom. Is yourself. You are the forces that surround your existing consciousness. They are your one true enemy. Walk man. The rivers run in deep silence, streams are noisy. Hindu proverb. The noise does not do well, the good does not make noise. San Vicente de Paul. The wise in his attitude toward the world has no predilections or prejudices. It is on the side of what is right. Confucius. In the very concept of a thing it cannot be any character of its existence. Can a manual to rule the kingdom effectively? It is necessary, first of all, set a good order in the family. A man who cannot lead his family, it is impossible to lead a whole people. Confucius. Remember, blessed children of men, that the purpose of true science should be to increase happiness and race free from any external condition that is not beneficial in the exaltation of man to the pristine grandeur of its original cosmic destiny. Saint Germain. Do not beat your peace in the mouths of men, because if you pensar on right or wrong, you will not be so different man. Thomas Kempis. The desire and happiness cannot live together. Epicteto. Kai said to his son, do not consult a worried man, that is good counselor, or a hungry, however intelligent look, nor afflicted by a more confident you have it. Concerns, the sorrows and pains disturb the mind and lock the understanding. Wisdom. Arab. Renounce the desire for property. Temporal things, the first step on the road to perfection. Through this absolute detachment, it is like the passions can be fought. Eliphas Levi.